Hey guys, it's Rosa again today. Today I'm going to talk about my dark past. Everyone has a dark past, and I decided that I was going to share mine with y'all. I'm not going to go into detail because one, it's inappropriate, and two, I don't feel like crying today. So I am just going to just share it instead of tell y'all everything about it. For all the people that know me, y'all know that I was not raised by my mom or my dad. My dad left. He's in and out of my life. He just comes around for money. My mom left when I was 5, so that could kind of mess up a child's life. That really didn't mess up mine because I could care less if they raised me or not, because I was raised by 2 amazing people. I was raised by my grandmother and my aunt, and they did an amazing job with me. The next thing that was a part of my dark past, and it's a part of everybody's dark past, is when you lose a loved one. I have lost a lot of family members in my life, and yes, I'm trying not to cry. I do miss them every day, and I wish they were still here, but they're not, so that's another dark past moment. When I was in 8th grade, I got bullied by these girls. I was a part of their group for a while, but I didn't do what they did. I was like the goody-goody two-shoes in it. And they were like, having sex with people, drinking, doing things that you should not be doing in 8th grade. And I decided to leave the group as soon as they wanted me to start doing what they were doing and like lose my virginity and all that. But since I didn't do what they wanted, and I told them I didn't want to be their friend anymore, the next day I went to school. They had like the whole school turned against me, and I guess everybody was just attached to those girls. God, it's hot in here. So they listened to everything that they did, everything that they wanted them to know. Oh God, there's a bee. Get the fuck out of my car. Oh, that's cold. Okay, and the next thing that I want to talk about is also when I was in 8th grade. Everyone had MySpaces back then, pretty sure. I wasn't the only one on MySpace. And like a normal teenager, all I wanted to do was talk to people, meet new people, and hang out. So I started talking to this guy on MySpace, and apparently he wasn't who he said he was. He said he was a 17-year-old. No, not even 17. He was a young teenager, and I was just meeting new friends. I didn't want to look for a relationship or anything on MySpace, but I gave him my number so we could just talk as friends. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have looked more into his page, because his page was fake. He was not a child or a young teen. He was actually a grown man, because he sent me a picture of him, and when he did, guys, I literally cried. And I threw my phone, because he was one ugly, fat, grown man. And what really scared me about that was, after he sent me his picture, he texted me telling me that he was going to come find me. And I was scared for my life, apparently. So I went to my mom, and I told her, and so after I told her, she called the cops, of course, but a private investigator came, and he told me who that guy was, that he's a sex offender, guys. He was a firefighter too, which I don't understand. Why would you be a sex offender when you have a perfect job, like being a firefighter or something? To mess your life up and your career up. That's just really messed up. Which I don't know. You could probably be a firefighter and be a sex offender. I don't know how it is. I'm not a firefighter, so yeah. Let's see. After that, this is where, actually, that guy, I think he did find me, because there was a guy that would stand at my bedroom window every night. I wouldn't respond back because I was too scared to. I just listened to his idiotic self. He would sit there and rumble on and on about life or something. I really didn't listen to him. But he would sit at my bedroom window every night, and it was kind of creepy. And then one night I had my friend Brittany over and my sister, and we were swimming in, well, not swimming, sitting in the baby pool. Well, my little brother's baby pool, just to cool off one night. And this guy, which I believe is that same guy, was at our fence line, and he looked over the fence. He was peeking, and it was weird. I just told my sister and my friend not to look at him, that maybe he'll go away. But then he started coming down into the yard, and then we screamed, and my mom's boyfriend came out with a gun. We pointed which way he went, but he never could find him or find whoever that was. But since I do not live in Bellevue anymore, which that's where all that happened, I have not had that problem anymore with that guy or whoever he was. And he is no longer looking for me, I hope. But my freshman year, I was molested by a man that I looked up to. I looked up to him as a father figure, and you know, that really ruins a girl. Especially when they looked up to you, and just being molested just isn't right, and you shouldn't have to go through that. My sophomore year, I was raped by my boyfriend at the time. The guy that I was dating at the time, I was raped by him. Hold on, there's a bee trying to get in the car. And, sorry guys about that. And, I wish it never would have happened. Just being raped and molested and hurt that much really hurts people, and no one should have to go through it. And I just want to say, if you have ever been raped or molested, please do something about it. Do not keep your mouth shut. Tell people, go to the cops, do something, because I didn't, and now it's too late for me to do something about it. And now I have to live with the rest of my life emotionally, physically, just messed up. And honestly, I don't want anybody to have to go through that. And if you have, I'm so sorry. But I'm glad that I could share my story with you guys, and feel free to share y'all stories with me. Thank you. Bye.